everyone, how are you? Today is the last part of our series where we will do testing of our implementation. So if you have not seen the first two part where we have set up our entire infrastructure with CDK and Python, kindly go through it once. I hope you will like it for sure. So in this part, we will spin up our EC2 instance and we will see if that triggered any mail or not, the one that will be triggered from our SNS topic. So let's find out. So again, if you are new to this channel, kindly like, share, subscribe and comment your thoughts. Let me know what you liked and what you didn't like. I will try to make some recommended video from you guys if you have any. So sit tight and enjoy. So in last video, we have seen how we have deployed our Lambda, EventBridge rule, our SNS topic, everything. So the CDK stack has been deployed. Now we have verified everything that my Lambda is deployed. Now this Lambda is being triggered by this event rule, and whenever the Lambda will be triggered, the SNS topic will receive the Lambda event, and then it will have it will send all the events to the endpoint that is my Gmail ID. Now everything is done with CDK. If you have not followed through the second part of the video, kindly go through that video. This is the link is in the description box. Also the playlist is there. So please go through this video before coming into this picture. But if you are already following up, then you know what to do next. We have to test it if it is at all working. So for testing, we know that the event bridge rule will only trigger whenever the EC2 instance state change notification will happen. So in that case, what we will do, we will go to this EC2 portal, or we will open up this EC2 portal. We go to instances, and then we will be launching an instance. So I will give the instance name as test launch instance, and I need only one instance. For that, I will choose Amazon Linux 2, and for key pair, I don't need right now a key pair. So that's it. This is a simple EC2 instance that I will be launching. So whenever I will click on this launch button now. Whenever I will click on this launch button, the criteria should be, or the flow should be, this event will be captured by this event rule, and this event rule will trigger Lambda, which will give us some CloudWatch logs, and then eventually it will push the event to SNS topic. From that SNS topic, we will be receiving the mail in our Gmail. So far so good. So I will click on this launch instance. So I have already clicked on this launched instance, and I can see the instance has been launched. So you see here the instance is in pending status now. Let's go to this EventBridge, and in the monitoring section, let's see if it captures anything or not. Let's give the time for 10 seconds, and after 10 seconds, what happens? Let's see if at all the monitoring is capturing. That's what we wanted to check. But actually it takes some time to have this event come here. Instead, what we can do, we can go to this CloudWatch log and refresh some time, and I see that one log is generated, and that log is from my Lambda log. So if I open this log, we see that this is the same log, in the same timestamp it has happened. So this is the log, and if you remember, in the Lambda we have printed the event. So this is the event. So that means our Lambda has been triggered. I eventually again go back to this particular portal, and I see if anything at all came up, but I see nothing has been came up. But you will be able to see in the monitoring section of the event rule that one event will come up here, here in this part. So that's fine. Anyway, I can see that my Lambda has been triggered. Now the next section is the SNS topic triggered. So so to verify that if the SNS topic received the event or not, we go back to our Gmail, and I see that two mail has been came. One is the instance, that EC2 instance. This one has been in pending status, because whenever you launch the instance, it will be in pending status. After pending, it will be started. So I hope the next one will be running. Yes. So the EC2 instance, this one has been running. So I see that the EC2 instance changed two states from initializing to pending. So we received the pending state change event, and then from pending to running, so we received the running state change event. So far so good, this is fine. Now what we'll do, we go to this particular EC2 instance again, we remove the filter, there is only one EC2 instance. What we do, we check this instance and we will remove or terminate this instance. Let's see what happens. So we selected terminate and I will terminate this instance. As soon as I click on this terminate, let's go back to our CloudWatch logs and let's see if there is any new logs came in. I see there are still no new logs came in. Maybe inside of it, if anything at all came in, I see a new log came in. You see, it's 1533, then 1535. After 2 minutes, the new logs came in. And if you open up this log, you see here the state is shutting down. Now I will select this resume. So maybe the terminated will trigger another event. But let's see. I see that two new mails came in. One is for shutting down. So this EC2 instance, this one has been shutting down. This is the shutting down state. And the next state will be terminated. So this is the terminated. So EC2 instance, this one has been terminated. So we see, or we have seen that how we have worked with AWS EventBridge rule, how we managed to create an EventBridge rule which triggered whenever a EC2 instance state change happened from pending to running, from running to shutdown, from shutting down to terminated. And all of that event we have captured, we have triggered the Lambda, and from that Lambda we triggered the SNS, and from that SNS we can notify whoever we want from Gmail, from SQS queue for further processing. Interesting thing is that we have not done anything in that in this Lambda for the event for processing. We can very well do that. We can get the event directly. We are getting this event and we can modify the event as per our need, and we can also trigger, or we can do much more task from this Lambda itself. If you don't want to send it to just SNS topic and notify someone, if you want to do some post processing with the event, that also you can do with this Lambda. Maybe you trigger another step function to investigate to that EC2 instance, or maybe you want to create something else whenever EC2 instance has been stopped. So you just take the stop instance even and maybe create a new instance whenever the instance is stopped. So this is very useful. So I just wanted to specify that event rule is very much useful whenever you work with AWS, and event rule is very much helpful for you to have an insight of your infrastructure, what is happening. And similarly, SNS topic is also very helpful if you want to know what is happening inside your AWS infrastructure, if you want to notify someone what happens or how to do that. So this is what I wanted to show you, like how we can notify someone, or how we can work with the event based solution gradually from top to bottom, how we can propagate from one event to another and trigger services based on that particular event. This is very interesting in AWS. So that's it. I will be back with another exciting video for you. I hope you really like this video. If you are new to this channel, kindly like, share and subscribe, and share with your friends, and also if you feel like you want to know something more, please let me know in the comment section in which service you want to know more. I will try to make out some video about those services. So I will be back, as I said, with a new exciting topic and new exciting video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.